there is a saying that 0 to 25 learn, 25 to 50 earn, and after 50 you give back what you have earned and learned. Like we all have 3 pillars which we work on: professional, personal, and spiritual. The 4th pillar of giving back to society was added at that point of time. Your discard can be a luxury for somebody else.
Greetings from G. Krishnan and welcome to my YouTube channel G. Krish TV. As you know, in the recent elections, we had a very popular name contesting from Kerala, the Metro Man. Metro Man, the moment we say, everybody will connect Mr. E. Sreedharan, earlier called the Railway Man. Later on, he was called the Metro Man. While I was curious to know how many men of this profile, I find, of course, everybody knows father of White Revolution, Mr. Kurien, who is called the Milkman. So going further, I landed with the name Pencilman of U.A.E. I thought Pencilman of U.A.E. refers to somebody from U.A.E. I was pleasantly surprised to know that Pencilman of U.A.E. is from India. Today, I have a guest by name Mr. Venkatraman, who is doing a human service philanthropic activities in the field of education. And I invite Mr. Venkatraman. Welcome.
Hello, namaste.
Seeing your profile, understand that you are qualified chartered accountant and also graduated in I.C.W.A. I think somewhere in the mid-80s, if I'm correct, 1980.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whether you pass in 1980 or even in 2021, any student will have hesitation to join this course because one of the toughest exam, one has to pass and get that qualification. Of course, it's more rewarding, but always they will have that initial hesitation to join the course. Who prompted you, or it is your own intuition to join the course when you were in that age? Why did you choose chartered accountancy?
I was very good in studies in my school days, and I have an uncle who is a cost accountant and another uncle who is an engineer. So both of them had come home, and there was a discussion going on that what is the future career in 1980s. So the feeling which was given was that both the courses will have a very good future, but chartered accountancy, there will be ample opportunities which is going to come up because that is the in thing which is there. So I felt that why not I pursue that course, because since I'm good in studies, whether I take up engineering, I would have become an engineer. So I felt that actually I was good in maths. So accounting is one area which I felt that I should be strong. So I felt that I should go pursue that as a career. So I started working towards that education, and many of my classmates also were there at that point of time. So it was an interesting journey of becoming a chartered accountant.
How did you land in Dubai?
I actually, though I was a chartered accountant, I am not a hardcore pursuing the profile of a chartered accountant. I moved in 80s itself to information technology, and I got an opportunity to computerize an office in Dubai. And when that opportunity came up, I put up a question that whether I can start something in Dubai, because I had an ambition of having worldwide offices. So that brought me to Dubai, and Dubai is a nodal place. Like it is only 3 hours from Mumbai, and I am connected to the rest of the world at the shortest possible time. So that is the reason I landed up in Dubai, and I started on my own in 1992, and I continued my journey in Dubai. My wife is also a chartered accountant, and both of us were decided, and she had a background of IT, and that is how we landed up in doing the information tech. Practicing chartered accountant, the audit is one area which is a specialized field over here. I am more involved in the systems And that is my end-to-end solution, which I can give very easily, because with the chartered accountancy background, your understanding is much more than what other people in other this thing. A programmer cannot give what a chartered accountant and a programmer can give effectively. The area which I feel is that we can map the requirement very easily, and we can give a solution very easily. That is one of our training process which we have taken. We all talk about robotic process automation. Actually, we all started off in that fashion in the 80s itself, in a smaller way, in a different direction itself. It's like the trial balance we used to have at that time manual. So we could give once an entry is done, we could give an end-to-end solution for that. So that is our specialization which I went into for, which is there.
Okay, very nice to hear that your profile and also the whatever the job you are doing. So you will have a busy professional schedule. How did you get linked with the tag Pencilman of U.A.E? How did it got connected?
Actually, there is a saying that 0 to 25 learn, 25 to 50 earn, and after 50 you give back what you have earned and learned. Actually, this thought process came to me is that I should add the fourth pillar. Like we all have three pillars which we work on: professional, personal, and spiritual. The fourth pillar of giving back to society was added at that point of time. The area which I felt is that education was my passion. So I felt is that I should do something for education. And why not at the smallest scale, that is a pencil which is there. A friend of mine runs a free school in Thiruvarur, Tamil Nadu. He came to Dubai on his way from Scotland. So at that point of time, I showed him a drawer full of pencils. He said this is a luxury for the rural children. So when he said it is a luxury for the rural children, I said that every friend of mine will have that. So we, as a, I will put it this way, that we do not throw anything from our house. So we always keep everything as though there is my children were outgrown the pencil era, and they were in the 10th standard. So I showed them, he said that this is a luxury. That is how I started collecting pencil, and it grew. I'm supporting almost 100,000 plus children across India, and right from, you can say that Uttarakhand in the north to Tamil Nadu in the south, West Bengal in the east, and Maharashtra, Gujarat in the west. So I've been supporting 100 plus NGOs in a different field. But my more focus, because since I started with Raghavan, we adopted 50 schools around that Thiruvarur district. It is a village called Arsalangadu, and we started working in that 50 villages, and we took up many projects in that area, which is being done.
Who else supports you in this project from Dubai? How do you carry out all these noble activities in India?
See, one area which I feel is that the newspaper was the first thing they brought me into limelight, and that too on the page 3, you can say, which I at that point I just started off. I never expected that it will happen. The schools started supporting my initiative. A lot of well-wishers across UAE started doing that. I came on the radio. I came on various things saying that actually do not waste anything. Your discard can be a luxury for somebody else. But then apart from that, my initiative is a partner with Dubai Chamber of Commerce, and I work under the umbrella of Emirate Red Crescent, which is an important government body which supports or oversees the thing. So that is how I started off with it.
I have a question, Mr. Prakash. You are called Pencilman of U.A.E. Do you confine supplying pencil, or you assist financially the weaker section to pursue their education?
Actually, one area is that I work on kind. Mainly, I feel is that the giving the financing, I've left it to the bigger people to do that. who are multimillionaires and other people, and who are in a different framework which is there. But what we do is that we identify specific children who want to be educated, and we work on that. Like in the pandemic, we have started off Samputa Diksha in Mumbai, wherein we do the online education, which we take it forward. We also teach Tally and other people by professional which is there. And the funding is done by various people across board which is there. Even an individual who wants to contribute 500 rupees to our project, we are happy to do that, and we ensure that it is delivered for the project which they would like to do that. So we do not work more on the finance this thing. The specific project which is there. Like we have got scholarship and other thing, because up to 10th standard, many things are free in India, which is there. So we have not taken that, only the higher education, wherein we look at what are the criterion which is there, whether they we have worked on area wherein we feel that it should be a rural place. Like the child has to be required, there is a requirement. The children has to be underprivileged, or he should have one member of his parent is only who is taking care of them as guardian. So these are the criteria which we have done that. So the area which I feel is that money. One thing is that I always feel is that I am working more on the tools of education rather than the education person.
Now tell me, you are in your second hometown, we can say Dubai. You do these philanthropic activities in Dubai. Is it required there? What about any other countries apart from India? You carry out these philanthropic activities.
Yeah, I will put it on a simple note. Is that I work along with Dubai Chamber and Emirate Red Crescent. Emirate Red Crescent supports various countries, which is there, and we take up projects according to the requirement of each country. An example I can give you is that the stationery requirement, which we did it for the Syrian refugees. And similar way for the pulses, we did it for the Somalia relief, which is there. So what we do is that depending on the requirement, we really work out on that, because I have got a very wide network of well-wishers who are there. Including corporates and schools which are there. Almost 20 plus schools and 20 plus corporates support my initiative. So that makes a difference. I feel one of the major thing is that people should have faith in you to do something, which is there.
Okay. Now also understand, you got 2 Guinness World of Records. In what contest you were able to achieve this distinction?
Actually in Guinness World Record, you have a project which is there, or you say that I will do this and you achieve that. The first was for a collection of the largest stationery for charity in 24 hours, which is there. So on a single day, we achieved 10,975 kilos of stationery for charity, which went to the Syrian refugee children through the Emirate Red Crescent.
Which year you created this record?
It is 2016.
Oh, I see.
October 14th, 2016, I created the record.
Okay, very good.
The second record I created, again, like when you're already doing so much good, the aim was not to create a record. The aim was to do maximum amount to support maximum amount of people which is there. And when you work, people recognize more because that gives you your credential, improvement to your credential, which is already there. Which is there. So I never wanted to create a record, but by paying money, I created a record without paying a single pay. On a normal course, I sent the papers and I got the record. Again, we did it in 2017, October 20th, 2017. On a single day, we collected 25,000 pulses or legumes for charity. And both the thing was mainly for charity. The second one went more to Somalia and other places.
Okay. Now tell me, who conferred the title Pencilman of U.A.E? Which year it was honored?
The actually, since I was working along with the children in one of the newspaper article which came up, uh, they said is that what does a parent want? They want the child to write. The first thing a child takes is a pencil to write, and he just scribbles, but it brings smile to the parents, the child, everybody is happy with that. So a person who is bringing millions of smile, I feel he's none other than the pencil man. So that is how the name came up. And immediately that pencil man, that name caught up with everybody, which is there. So I'm known less as Prakash or Venkat and more as a pencil man.
You deserve the title Pencilman of U.A.E. Now tell me, you are carrying out philanthropic activities in India. Somebody on similar line who wants to assist in your project, how they can do it, and in that way, I think some contact reference, if we give, we will put it in our description box so that they can also assist you from India.
Yeah, my email ID is ca_venkat@hotmail.com.
Okay.
That is the one email ID. And my initiative is called Education for All in Dubai, and which is venkatca@educationforall.info. And I've got Sikshayatan, which is from Mumbai. Sampurna Siksha is the name of the organization or the initiative, and sampurna.sihik.@gmail.com. So you can connect me with any of this which is there. And if anybody wants to connect by WhatsApp, it is 00971506568549.
Okay. Very happy, first of all, as an Indian, to hear a Pencilman of U.A.E is also an Indian. Apart from you and your family members, we should also feel proud of it. So, Mr. Venkat, I wish all the very best for your efforts and greater reach to different countries. Thank you, Mr. Venkatraman, fondly called Pencilman of U.A.E. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much.